time with this clapping and screaming and him waving like a loon in the front. Welcome back, folks. Later on in the show, we're having a Brazilian carnival for those of you who didn't get to Brazil this year and missed it. So I hope you've all got your feathers in the audience, have you? Got your maracas house? Well, put them back in. It's 5 o'clock. That's all I can say. It's now time, anyway, to welcome my first guest. Now, this lady needs no introduction at all. She's the Queen of Albert Square. She's the one and only Miss Barbara Windsor. Let me hear you.
He's back! Isn't it? Oh, and I'm so thrilled to be your first guest on your list.
I'm delighted you're on.
Isn't that lovely? It's great.
You put me at my ease. Do you like the new fabric on the couch?
Oh,
what do you think?
Yeah, yes, actually, I'm wearing the right colours.
You are?
Look, the tan and the cream and all the rest of it. Yeah, it's very nice. Let's see what you got. Oh, no, you got my lovely Steve, Phil.
Well, I want to ask you about what's going on later.
Oh,
yeah.
don't.
Hydra. Now, last time I met you,
yeah, go on.
You were coming out of a cake.
Oh.
Seriously, we went to a do. You tell him.
Well, David Furnish, you know, Elton John's other half, phoned my husband Scott and said, would Barbara jump out of Elton John's 60th birthday cake? And he said, well, I'll ask her, I'm sure she will. The last time I jumped out of a cake was 35 years ago, and I'm 70 this year, so I thought, well, yes, I might as well do it again. It's about time I did it again, you see. And I just thought that would be lovely. I'll just come out and go, da-da, like that. Well, I forgot, but this is Elton John we're talking about. It was like a military operation.
Yeah.
I had to it was down the East End in Shoreditch Town Hall. It was LA 40s meets East End 40s. And I had to get smuggled in, right to the top, but I made it hard for myself, ladies and gentlemen. I decided, you just don't want me as Barbara, I'll go as a fairy. So I went and hired this, didn't I, this little pink outfit, like, all like that, all frou-frou and all Malibu and all the crown and the hair piled up like this, the support tights, dear, yes, and the twinkle shoes.
I had support tights on as well.
And I thought, well, that would be it, you see. But, of course, I had to get smuggled in, and then Scott came with me, and he got me in the outfit, and I sat there like that for about 2.5 hours waiting. And these people kept coming in, bless them. They were so lovely. They kept coming and saying, are you all right, Miss Windsor? Everything all right? And then nobody mentioned that I was sitting in a fairy outfit, you know. Anyway, that was it. And I just thought what it would be like a little band, and I'd come out and sing happy birthday to you. But it's Elton.
I know.
Isn't it? Am I mad?
Yeah.
You know. And so anyway, I got onto the stage, and it was a blooming great big Glenn Miller orchestra. Great, wasn't it? It was unbelievable. And they said, right, and I said, hello, boys, how are you going? And I had to have a cue. I had to go bang, 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 bang. Then out I came, you see. Then I got into the cake, and it looked enormous, but inside it was tiny. And only someone like me, like that, and I'm sitting in the cake like this, and I could hear all the speeches going on out there, and I thought, oh, crikey, and I was dying. By now, I'm nervous, and I'm dying to have a pee. Anyway, suddenly I hear, bang, 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 and I came out and I went, la-da! And when I looked, the first person I saw was him, and he went, you tart! You never told me! That was the first And I was so thrilled to see a friendly face, but then Elton jumped out. He went, Babs, darling, oh, that's terrific. And then I looked, and there was Daniel Craig.
I know. Couldn't believe it.
James Bond and Hugh Grant, and I suddenly went, I thought, no, Barbara, be stylish, you're a star, come on. And I walked down the stairs, I'll never forget what you said to me. I walked down all elegantly, and I went, Maestro, if you please. Happy birthday!
She looked all posh. But this voice came up. You could have peeled paint.
I know.
Happy birthday!
But you know what was wonderful seeing you? And I have to tell you, as I say, I'm 70 this year, and I've had some wonderful experiences in my life, and, you know, some dodgy ones as well, but believe me, at my age, to do that, it was fantastic. And, you know, Elton, he's a wonderful host, and David, and they made me so welcome, and they made such a fuss of me. And then Paul McCartney came running out and said, come on, Babs, have a dance. I thought, oh...
I couldn't believe it, could you?
It was you. We're like going...
I never said a word all nice. I sat like this. this.
You have to think the people you have on this show and the guests you know and the Lauren Bacalls, but there was something about
I was sat by Sting, you know, and James Bond on the other side of me. Do you know what he said to me?
Go on, what?
Because he's from Birkenhead, Daniel Craig.
I love it.
Seriously. And he said, when he used to go past our school, his
Yeah.
mother used to say, keep away from kids in that school.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
What a
Wasn't
nice
it
bloke.
Gorgeous. Sharon Osbourne, lovely, and Ozzy. It was
Just a great do.
Yeah, they had a wonderful
And the
time.
women all looked fab in all that 40s gear.
And you know, Elton had it. It was just terrific, and I thank them very much for asking me.
Hey, you're off to New York, aren't you, after this?
I am.
Oh,
Well, you know we do that. I've got a couple of weeks off from the show, and we're great theatre goers. Because I started my life out in the theatre, in the show business, and we loved going there for about a week, don't we? And we see the shows, you know. And I've taken your advice and booked for the Grey Gardens. I've done that, and I'm going to an opening night.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled about that.
Oh, are you?
Broadway. Oh, yeah, the Pirate Queen.
Oh, fab. The Pirate Queen.
Yeah. I don't know, no gags. You know.
Barbette wasn't even on me left.
No. And that's about. So I'll go over there for a week, and
Yeah.
that'll be nice.
Yeah.
And it'll be nice to get away from what's going on.
Do you know what? I've been watching... Who is this psycho girlfriend Phil's got?
And do you know, that's the lovely Sophie Thompson. She is the sister of Emma Thompson, the great, and she is a wonderful actress in her own right. She was in 4 Weddings and a Funeral. She was lovely. She's got to be the sweetest, nicest lady ever. To try and get her to do that is something, you know, do evil faces. She can't, but she is so lovely. She's so shy, and she's an evil. But doesn't she come over evil?
Oh, she's terrifying.
You know,
When she had that kid in the garage,
I
thought,
know, he has
oh
been
my
a little
God.
so-and-so, Ben, but, oh, my, he's so wonderful, the guy, little Charlie who plays Ben. He's wonderful. I love him. Isn't he gorgeous? Those eyes with those glasses, you know.
But hasn't Peggy twigged?
No, because, she just wants Phil to get married, and she thinks he shouldn't look at the good looks and the sex and all the rest of it. Just have someone solid like a lawyer.
Yeah.
And she doesn't know
Well,
what's going on.
you'd think she was, wouldn't you? When you,
I know,
you know,
but,
you think,
but that's unravelling. It's a bit like those storylines. They plan a year ahead, and then suddenly it's beginning to come out. But I hope people are not... He gives as good as he gets, little Charlie.
Have a little look at a clip from tonight's show.
Oh, is it?
Wet our whistles. Put it on, babe, please. Let's have a look.
Come on, he's coming with me. Aren't you, darling? I'm going to drop him off at the bus stop on my way to the hairdresser's.
And don't forget what I said, yeah? Give him the look. That's it. Get the hang of it now.
See you later.
Well, you'd never think anything had gone on, would you? I mean, she's a very understanding girl.
I mean, half the problem it was if Bill wasn't stirring it.
Oh, talking of which... Oi! I hope you're pleased with yourself. How petty bringing Billy and Honey into this. They're devastated, by the way.
Really shouting out of
Over the garden wall. Yeah, I love it.
Oi! I miss that. You don't see that anymore, do you?
That Windsor's up
Windsor's
there.
up
Oi,
women.
you
Oi,
don't
you,
need
get off my step.
And
Get down your own
oh,
ends.
yeah. But I can't tell you what a lovely girl. In fact, the lady who plays May as well, Amanda, who plays the doctor, she's also nice as well. They're
She's
also,
wicked and all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a wonderful bunch of people. I tell you, the show, the atmosphere of the show is absolutely fantastic. We're all very happy, and of course now we're going to start the beginning of the year where it's all the awards are coming up and the soap awards and all the rest of it.
Here
So
we
we
go.
keep our
Yeah.
fingers crossed. We've had a couple of good years,
Yeah.
but once again,
Yeah.
all the soaps have been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
So at the
Hey,
end
I
of
believe the
day-
Queen Vic's got nits.
Oh. Well, a couple
fleas.
of us did get a little bit of bites, and I think, you know, I don't know. I've heard along the grapevine, I don't know. But, you know, I've had my lounge decorated. Did you see it? Lounge. It's quite nice. It's a bit Italian, but it's nice. So I'm hoping they're going to take the paintbrush down to the Vic, because there has been a few little... Well, then, you know... Mo. I've been bitten in your pub, she says. It's not my pub. It's the BBC. So, you know, yeah.
How are you going to celebrate your birthday, Bob?
Oh, don't you know, and I know, that we don't want to celebrate. Who wants to celebrate 70th? Someone said, what are you going to do for your 70th? Oh, although I don't hide my age, because I feel good in myself.
You look
know.
I mean, you don't
But-
look 70.
No, well, that's in my genes. My mum and dad were...
Does she, though?
yeah,
I'm not giving you flannel. Seriously, you don't.
Well...
I do. You don't.
No, you don't. No,
I look 200.
I tell you what, we'll never look our age because we have a happy personality, you know. persona, we're happy and all the rest of it. And the thing is, my mother was very young, look, God may she rest in peace, when she was 72, she looked about 50. So I'm very lucky that way, the whole family. Yeah. But, you know, people say, you've got to do something, Bar, you've got to do something. So we're going to have just a few of my favourite people, you included.
Oh, wicked. We're having Jar's house.
Yeah, we are. We are just going to have you know, that's it, just a little something, you know. The only thing I'm going to tell you is I wanted to look over London. I wanted to find a place that looked over London because I love London. I know it's going through a funny stage, and I know about all that, but it's the best place in the world to live. And I just wanted to look out over London.
Where are we going to be? Barbara, best of luck with these Dancers at the Tope Awards.
Thank you.
Have a fabulous time in New York.
Oh, I will,
I'm mad jealous. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Miss Barbara Windsor.
Thank you.
Come on, let's see you. Come here, you.
I love you. I love you so much. Thank you.
New York, here you come. Go. Now, folks, don't forget, today's prize is a stack of cash.